My name is Nathan, and I welcome you to Real Farm Days. Brief introduction before we get started with the vlog. About a year ago, my wife, son, and I purchased our family farm from my parents to keep it from being either developed or other houses built on it, and to keep it in the family, obviously. I'm the fourth generation to farm it. It was originally a blueberry farm. My great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father all blueberry farmed it, and the tides shifted market-wise for blueberries several years back, and my parents could no longer afford to continue on blueberry farming and threw in the towel. They kept the farm and kind of let it go back to nature for a while. And what is left acreage-wise, we bought 21 and a half acres from them. So the premise of this channel is going to be me documenting my journey of bringing this back to being an active farm, figuring out a way for it to generate income because land is very expensive out here, and we need to generate some income to keep it going. But also, like, I've always wanted to be a farmer in some capacity. Throughout the course of this channel, you get to know me better, maybe my family a little bit. I'm not sure how much I'm going to share them on camera, but yeah, the farming is it's a hobby right now. It's an expensive hobby because we have to pay for the property taxes, and we have no income coming in for the most part, so everything is out of pocket. But yeah, that being said, so what's going to be a little bit different about this channel? I'm not going to really edit that much. Truth be told, I've had a YouTube channel in the past, got several thousand subscribers, not like a crazy amount, but like, you know, a decent amount. And as things change throughout my life, I always envisioned doing a channel similar to this, and I'm going to give it a go. That's what we're going to get. So minimal vlogging or minimal editing. Pretty much what will happen is if I get up to move the camera, I'm not going to show you guys that. I'll cut it out and it'll just be to where I'm going at, but I'm going to record my days out here. So today I have roughly an hour to an hour and a half of time left, and I got a bunch of stuff that I need to get done, and I'm going to vlog that. Some days, like on Saturday, I might be out here 12 hours. So you might get a 6 or 7 hour long vlog of what I'm doing, but you're going to capture everything along the way with me. And I think it's going to be a fun ride. So yeah, that being said, let's get to the barn. I got a bunch of chainsaw blades sharpened. I got some wood behind me. I'm contemplating selling firewood here in the future. I got a load of firewood that I need to cut up. I have a bunch of trees I got to cut up. So I got a bunch of chainsaw blades sharpened. And then we'll see how much time I got left after that. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook the camera up to the truck and give you a nice view of the farm as I drive up to the barn. Okay, let's fire this bad boy up. So Matt, right now in the truck, Dad gave us a little farm truck. It was a little farm truck his dad gave him. It's like a 20-year-old truck and it has 70,000 miles on it. Nonetheless, backing out, this is the most northern west part of the farm. This all used to be blueberries. This year, experimented with growing different sunflowers and flowers. Have our greenhouse out here where I did a bunch of hot peppers and tomatoes, and that's that area. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to get done too. Pretty much up ahead here, you can see some storm debris. There's a bunch of storm debris that I gotta take care of. Yeah, this is, I'll probably store the firewood out there. It's facing south. It gets a ton of sun exposure. Good wind helps dry there. And continue to grow flowers and have our greenhouse out there. Kind of feels silly putting the greenhouse as far away from the main part of the farm as possible. It involved a lot of walking this year, but, you know, good lesson there. There's a couple different barns on the property. They're all were involved in blueberry farming in one form or another at some point. So headed up to what I affectionately call the red barn. This is where I keep our tractor, a bunch of other supplies, and yeah, that's where the chainsaw's at. So let's get going here. Oh, I hate that tone. Hate that tone. And people a little tour of the barn. Nothing too crazy. Got our tractor. Yep, got a Kubota. Love it. First major purchase that we did. Talk about how we got no income coming in. Well, we got no income coming in for that Kubota. So that is a huge expense, because while it was 0% financing, I financed all of it. Some of you may not like that, but trying to stretch our dime and minimize the amount of capital that we're putting in, I put as little down on as I could and rock it out. We've been renting tractors here and there, and with what I have envisioned for one of the main projects that we're going to do next year, I was very easily able to cost justify it'll be cheaper to own a unit than it would be to continue to rent it and then always be on somebody else's time. The reason I chose to get it in the fall is I actually had really good deals, and pricing from all the research I did is usually they don't advertise it, but it's actually better in the fall than in the spring when everybody's trying to buy a tractor. Go figure, right? Yeah, so we pulled the trigger on it, and so far I've not been let down. It has done everything that the tractor I rented before has been able to do, and it's done it with these. I need my... So we need that wrench, and I'm not going to use a brand new blade yet. I will use a used blade. I got a brand new blade I want to put on, but it makes more sense to use a used one than it does a brand new one. And then I'll switch this over to got a pretty neat camera. It follows me around. I feel like I got the audio pretty decent. That's what a lot of people are looking for, right? You want good audio, good picture, good story. That's what I'm going to give. But I don't know how to explain it. You'll get to know me better across time. Trust my gut. I follow my intuition. My intuition for the past couple of years is screaming to do a vlog style similar to this. Not a lot of people are doing a style like this, and I'm just going to rock it out. And I hate this part of chainsaw blades. Hey, they stacked them pretty nice. So, found a place. By the way, I'm in West Michigan. I don't really want to elaborate too much further than that, but we are in Western Michigan. Western Michigan is very long. That's where I'm at. But I found a town, or a store, equipment company, pretty far, not crazy far away from where we're located, but like far enough that it makes it be a 2-hour round trip to go drop the chains off here. And I took it to a place that was a little bit closer in town, you know, thinking I could save some time. Even if they don't do quite as well, I'll save some money, because time is money, right? Well, guess what? Every blade they did, when I would saw through stuff, it would go crooked. So either they weren't evenly sharpening the chain, or they sharpened it backwards. I was really frustrated because they've done some really good work for us on some small engine stuff. I'm not going to blast them for being crappy with the chains. And I'll still use them because I haven't done this wrong. And I realized I need a smaller screwdriver. This is the real deal raw stuff that you're going to get. Ooh, did it actually follow me the whole way? All right. Hey, man, good job, camera. Okay, close enough for now. Let's cover back on. Yeah, but long story short, got these sharpened, ready to rock. Worked through some timber. The pile of logs, paid $200 for it. It was in a 6-yard dump truck. got delivered. It's pretty far away. They said they would do the next load for $300. I haven't been able to find anything smaller than that, or bigger than that, but like not outrageously priced. And as I talked about, on a shoestring budget, so I tried that load first because I think I can swing one of those here and there. They anticipate that there's 3 full cord of wood on that trailer. ChatGPT estimates that there is 3 full cord, ironically, which is kind of scary that it's getting that accurate. But so 3 full cord for $300. It's all hardwood, and face cord around here. There's 3 face cords in a cord. Goes for about $125 to $145. So $420 per base cord if I individually sell it like that. So roughly $1,000. So 4xing my money. So I can make that work to start out before I can generate enough money to buy a big load. Ooh, completely out of gas, which means we should be almost out of oil, which we are. But yeah, I think that's a good start on the wood. But yeah, I got to clean up. I had a nasty windstorm come through. We were gone all weekend, and yeah, we had a storm come through. So keep my oil right here. Keep my mix right here. It lost me, didn't it? Whoop. Whoa, it still didn't lose me. Wow, that's really impressive. I do not like the safety mechanism. Makes me spill everywhere. Have not started this in over 2 weeks. So let's see how it does. It's not too cold today, so it should be pretty decent. Ooh. Let that warm up. That fatty bag of chains. The brand they carry, I'll show it in a second. Absolutely beyond impressed with them. Absolutely impressed. It's Archer Australia. Phenomenal chain. Super impressed. Get this in the truck. A quick run home, check in, and all right, let's get this show on the road. First place I'll start. Let's go right back out to that big tree by the greenhouse. We got a few smaller ones we gotta hit up. Probably not gonna show our house very much. Just keep certain things kind of chill, keep our privacy. And I'll get it out of the way right now too. Because of purchasing the farm and where we were living before buying the farm, we actually moved in with my parents. I'm 40-ish, over 40, I'll leave it at that. And we moved back in with my parents. But it was saving us 2 hours of drive time per day. I could just leave work, come out here, boom, and then work until it's dark. and kind of helping them out in a way too for certain reasons, and then allows us to figure out, are we going to build out here? Are we going to purchase a house around here? And save up some money. You know, that's really where we're at. Oh, look at the deer. Cool. Hey, look at that. See how close I am to that deer? Hey. Where there's one, there's more. There you go. Bye. Oh. A lot of wildlife out here. A lot of deer. I'm not chasing you down, but you're kind of headed right where I want to go. Look how docile. Yeah, just keep on. Yeah, you probably got your babies right behind you, don't you? You're good. I'm not going to hurry you. You can move on. Always makes you wonder, like, look how close I am to this deer. There you go. Whoa. Like, what's up with that? Do you believe in Bigfoot? Is there a Bigfoot chasing it? So this was not out here yesterday when I was out scoping around. If you can see the tree stand there, my nephew sat there last opening day, November 15, and popped off 2 doe, very similar to that one you just saw there, within like 5 minutes of sitting down and within seconds of each other. So this came from a branch right by his tree stand. Trying to see if it's worth splitting that or not. It is not. Man, that bad boy's gonna go too. Oh, then that makes me wonder too, how's my greenhouse looking? I haven't watered the greenhouse in a while. What do I want to do? Nah, we'll cut this up. Get the truck a little closer. Ultimately, yeah. I hate that tone. I hate that tone. Just hit the dirt, dang it. Let's try the from up top shot. And make a 75-point turn. Can't really see. And I just hit the trees in front of me. Ooh, that went a little better than I thought. And take the key out. Get that annoying ass noise. Put the small stuff in first. But this is where, like this kind of stuff, if you don't take care of it, it just piles up and piles up. My dad, he would have driven around that and made a new 2-track for God knows how long. It's Monday. Not exactly pumped on this kind of stuff. I don't see how, well, I take it back. I know how this will help us generate revenue in the future by keeping it clean. But until then, it's kind of hard to see the bigger picture. So I just got to keep reminding myself of the why. You'll learn as we go what we're going to do. I like to talk about what I've done, not what I'm going to do. So I'll be very candid on this channel, but it doesn't mean I always share all future plans. But I will share current plans and what we've done, or explain why I'm doing something, and if I need to be vague for a reason because we haven't accomplished the main part yet. And to be honest, I just can't stand having sticks and crap like this everywhere. Ah, dang it. Let's go check out the greenhouse. It's been a while. And I think I'm going to be mad when I check it out. Try to keep it up. It should have froze by now. It hasn't frozen. Oh, honey. And please don't judge. I'm not a bad person. I definitely need some water. Oh man, I got some peppers. These are Carolina Reapers right here. Should probably, here, I'm gonna get a better shot of that. That was terrible. These are Carolina Reapers. There we go. Look at that. Dang, it took forever. There we go. And San Marizanos. We got a gazillion San Marizanos. Oh, that's rough to look at. Dang it. That's not why we're here today. All right. I'm not going to procrastinate, but I'm going to procrastinate. I'll tackle that tomorrow. Crazy. It is October 20. Check out these snapdragons yet. Still got snapdragons. Got this beautiful zinnia. Beautiful zinnia yet. More snapdragons. All kinds of zinnias. Okay. That's not why I'm here. Okay, I'm not gonna do the water. That's not what I'm doing today. Now I'm gonna think about this all night. I knew I shouldn't have come up and looked. Let's get this back on the truck, get this dropped off at the fire pit. I'm obsessively creeping past, slow creeping, where we grew pumpkins this year. I'll turn the camera so you can see it. Wrong way, sorry. Flip that back around. Let's try this way, all the way around. That's annoying. Yeah, look at that. So this field is where man, why is that not going all around? Anyway, I planted cover crop here. It is rye, I think, right? I don't remember. But I planted cover crop here about 8 days ago. With where the trees are, only half the field is getting sun, and wouldn't you know it, only half the field is sprouted. I'll get better footage of that tomorrow or in the coming days. Ooh, got a tree right here, or a big old branch. Might as well pick up on them right here. Man, this maple right here, if you can see how it's overhanging, one big windstorm, this thing's coming down. Ugh. That. Never. Oh man, look at all this crap already. Just adds up and adds up and adds up. I pulled way too far ahead of it. That just fell out, didn't it? That one right here, because I'll just drive over it 8,000 times. Grab it. This little area right here is the original entrance to the farm. This farm is over 100 years in the family now, and I almost got it completely back opened up through the woods this winter, but kind of got snowed out towards the end and couldn't get a truck back there. We didn't have the tractor, and came up just a little bit short. But if you knew the amount of wood that we burnt, I'm talking tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of wood I pulled out of here. The help of my nephew, the help of my family, just by me. And I'm super anal about how we do this stuff. Burned all of it. Burned all of it. And hopefully that will prevent or lessen the chances of a lightning strike coming through and starting a wicked fire in the woods by cleaning this stuff out. Let's get this bad boy up to the fire pit. So this is my favorite burning spot. Probably see a lot of footage of this as the year progresses. Let's get this stuff unloaded. Like I said, these are all, like I said, I like to burn everything. I don't like to pile it up. Don't like to make eyesores. I feel like I'm cleaning up from the piling up that's been done throughout the years over here. Set that one aside so I can cut it up more. But let's get this stuff piled up. It's not a very professional pile. Could be a little more dense, a little more packed down. Let's see what the weather's looking like. We just got a bunch of rain this weekend, so it's plenty wet enough to burn if it's not windy. Gotta be careful with the foliage around me. There's a huge maple that you can't see. Ouch, 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 ouch. Man, that felt like a nail. It's not a nail. Here. Put that stuff over there. My dad wants it, he can have it. Otherwise, I'm gonna burn it. So, moving wood to move wood. Ooh, it's crazy how much warmer that is, because it's been sitting in the sun for a while, than what I have temperature-wise right here. It's always kind of a cold spot right here. And then there's one more stick over here. I'm gonna get off camera. I don't remember there being anything too crazy else down. Those are really the ones that annoyed me. Oh, that's not good. I better get that before it falls out. Dang it. Those are the ones that really bothered me. I had more time that I should be able to get through tomorrow. So this is towards the southernmost edge of our property. And with this field right here, it's all cover crop. I'm super excited about this. Super excited about what we're gonna do in here. And I just realized something, hang on, boom. That's what I'm looking for, that angle. I was messing with the camera. Super excited. One of the bigger things I think we're gonna do next year is in this field, or what I have planned for it. This used to be blueberries. I have clover, turnips, and a winter wheat in here. And then in the very back corner straight ahead is where our roadside stand was. We did pumpkins this year for the first time, and we got our driveway installed with just enough time left where I could sell some pumpkins. So a little bit of money coming in, nothing crazy, but enough to probably pay for fuel. I got the chains sharpened. Man, that tree is down right there. That branch, I don't feel like messing with that right now. There's a bunch I got to clean up in there. Yeah. But enough to pay for gas, enough to pay for the chains. All the pumpkin seeds that I bought, the compost I bought for it, we were able to recoup the money there. So all in all, I think roughly the first year we made about $1,000 selling pumpkins. Nothing crazy. I'll take it. $1,000 keeps us going, which gave me a lot of hope, you know, for just a 2 or 3 week period. You know, we're getting $30 to $50 a day in the cash box. All right, okay, that is with just pumpkins. So what else can we, you know, turn it into that we got going on? How much more can we generate? I think from that, where we're at, let's take that as a win right now. Let's get this chainsaw taken care of and put back in this bucket. Give you a little sneak peek. Don't need this filling up with the water out there. Keep our chainsaw nice and dry. And yeah. Oh, I got a fresh gallon of wreck gas. I do not use anything but wreck gas or 90 octane in any chainsaw, wood splitter, or whatever. So I got a fresh batch of that. Yeah, I think. Here. let's get back to it. I think that's going to do it for the first one. So to sum it up, like I talked about earlier, follow around. If I do work, I'm gonna document it. Like, I think a lot of these farmer vlogs or outdoor vlogs, they kind of glorify it a little bit, and they show you, oh man, I did this and this and this, but they don't show like all the hard work and like what it really takes behind the scenes. I'm like completely opening up to you and sharing this like a complete open book. So at the end of every video, I'm always going to say give a like, give a share, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one.